Hey YouTube, it's me, Lauren Cadillac with Cadillac Law. Today I am back on our multi-part series talking about Texas real estate tax exemptions. Oh, such thrilling material we're going through here. And today we're going to be talking about disabled veteran and surviving spouse exemptions, all right? But before we do that, as always, nothing we do here is creating an attorney-client relationship between me and you, or my firm and you, and none of this is legal advice. This is just stuff I've learned and I want to share with you. So, disabled veteran and surviving spouse. First and foremost, a surviving spouse of a member of the U.S. Armed Services who dies in active duty has a 100% exemption so long as they do not remarry. So if you are married and your spouse goes and unfortunately they are in active duty and somehow they pass away, you can get a 100% exemption so long as you do not remarry. Might be worth not remarrying. I don't know. All right, so for disabled veterans, the exemptions are going to depend on your disability status at the VA and with the armed services. Again, just like we see in the declared disaster exemption, there's going to be percentages of disability, just like there were percentage of non-use, that then equate to an exemption. So I have notes, I'm looking off the camera, but I'm still here. If you have been rated by the armed services as 10 to 29% disabled, so if you're under 10%, you're not getting an exemption. But if you are 10 to 29 disabled, you are going to have an exemption up to $5,000 from the property's value. So if the property was valued at 100, it would now only be valued at 95. If your disability rating is between 30 and 49%, it's $7,500 from the property's value. If your disability rating is 50 to 69%, it's $10,000 from the property's value. So a $100,000 property is now assessed against you as a $90,000 property, which is great. I mean, you're saving money. If your disability status is 70 to 100% by the military, you get a $12,000 exemption from the property's value. Not bad at all. You must be a veteran who is disabled while serving with the armed forces or the surviving spouse or child of the veteran, or of a disabled veteran who is killed during active duty, as we discussed. You must have the Veterans Association classification. So when you're going to be doing this veterans exemption, you're going to want to attach your classification information as evidence so that they can see you are classified by the Veterans Administration and they can use the sliding scale to determine what your exemption will be. So that's it. Once you turn 65, there is a little bit of a boost. And if you are blind in one or both eyes, or you have lost one or more limbs, there is a different exemption amount for you. So make sure you figure out what your disability is. I mean, if you're blind in one eye, you obviously know. Take that disability and make sure you document it properly and submit your application. Hit like and subscribe. I hope you learned some things, and make sure you hit the bell so you get notices about the rest of the videos in this series as we are doing a multi-part series. Thank you so much for joining.